You guys were probably just clickbaited. I'm sorry, but I need the views. Whoops. Alright, guys, welcome to a new YouTube video. This one's a confession. And it's not really a confession. It isn't really that bad, but, in my top 10 movies of 2019, I listed Knives Out as my favorite movie of the year, which is an amazing film. I absolutely loved it. But that same day, I finished recording, I finished editing, I uploaded the video, and I watched Jojo Rabbit, written and directed by the amazing Taika Waititi, known for What We Do in the Shadows and Thor Ragnarok. And now, Jojo Rabbit. And watching that movie, first time was a real experience. It was a movie that when I heard about it, I was really skeptical of. Not because it'd be bad. I know Taika Waititi's range. He's great. But, you know, the community we live in, we can't. I like to call it the butterfly community. Can't say anything without anyone getting mad, upset, offended. It's just impossible. So when I heard about a satire about the Holocaust and Nazis and World War II, I was like, I'm probably gonna love this movie, but it's going to be received badly. But when I watched the movie, it surprised me so much of how well it handled it, and how perfectly handled the satire was. And it honestly, all the credit has to go to Taika Waititi. I mean, the man is smart, creative, and again proves he is funny as hell. So when I watched the movie, I remembered me seeing the reviews for the first time saying it was a really heartwarming, satirical Nazi movie. So it made me want me to see it more. I unfortunately could not make the few screenings that were here in Denver, Colorado. So I couldn't really watch it in time to make it in my top 10 list. But here goes the lie. Knives Out was not my favorite movie of 2019, but it was Jojo Rabbit. Jojo Rabbit was amazing. The acting. I'm so sad I can't remember the kid's name, but he was great. The little girl was great. Scarlett Johansson was great. That scene where she's pretending to be the dad because Jojo says he wishes he had his dad instead of his mom, and Scarlett Johansson acts like his dad and his mom at the same time. Fine piece of acting, and that's why she was nominated for 2 Oscars. Taika Waititi did great as Hitler. I mean, if I'm not crazy, Taika Waititi is a Jew, is he? I'm not really sure, but it's really funny and really great how he handled playing Adolf Hitler. I mean, he played him stupidly. He played him I mean, he himself said that he didn't do any research for the character. So he just decided to put on a mustache and a silly, funny little hat and decided, I'm gonna be Adolf Hitler, and he did great in it. And yeah, I'm talking about the funny parts, the satirical parts, the great acting. But let's talk about the story and what really makes Jojo Rabbit an amazing film. The story is spectacular. It's honestly something that we should know. We shouldn't need a movie to tell us. Especially not a movie that's set place in World War II of all places. But the story of a brainwashed little boy made into following the ways of Adolf Hitler and the Nazis, learning his way into the right way, slowly understanding that what he was taught wasn't maybe the best thing, wasn't the correct way, it wasn't the moral way. And the way he learns it is heartbreaking. I'm going to delve into spoilers here, but I don't think I've cried in a movie that much as I cried with this one. I mean, it all seems good. Jojo seems to get along with his mom, to finally get along with a little Jewish girl in his house. And then when he finds his mom hanging, the entirety of the movie after that, I was bawling at how such a satirical, funny movie at the same time was one of the most heartbreaking and at the same time heartwarming movies that I've seen in my life. Jojo Rabbit was, again, an experience. Not just because of what it meant as a movie, but what it did as a movie. It not only showed us that, you know, we gotta think in what we're being taught. You know, the real message I see here is follow you. Follow what you want to believe in. Don't let anyone tell you what you need to think or what you need to believe. Don't let anyone plant anything in your head other than you. Because sometimes what they're going to try to do is maybe not the correct thing. And Jojo Rabbit also showed us that, hey man, humor isn't always that bad. I mean, Hail Hitler was said 33 times in 1 minute. I think that's pretty funny. And in the same movie that made me laugh my ass off by saying Hail Hitler 33 times in 1 minute was the same movie that has made me cry more than any other movie I've ever seen. And I hope more films take the same direction as this one did. Because it works. And because it's good. But yeah, that was the confession I wanted to make you guys. You guys probably got clickbaited. Aha! But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And as always,